Welcome back, friends. I think we're done. I think we're done scuffing. I think we're done. I think we're done new boot goofing over here. I think we're ready to get on going. Except I have not completed my warm-up sequences. Are we good? Are we good here? I think we're good here. Rocket Fit, how you doing, you big beautiful man? Now that Twitch has decided to take its issues down to my southern regions, I'm going to now speak as though we are in southern regions. So welcome to my southern regions, everyone. I hope you enjoy your time. Breathe deep the stench of OBS-related death. And as to be in the southern regions, I could not agree more. I could not agree more, Mr. Run Dan Run. Tell us more about your southern regions. They are arid and very, very warm. It is very humid. It is humid. There is a very distinct odor to it. I do not mean to say it is a bad odor, but it is a distinct odor. Then you should be aware. After a number of months down here, you will get used to it. Mom, come pick me up, I'm scared. Well, listen. You cannot be brave if you are not scared. Have you ever thought about this? If you take to heart the lessons that I am teaching you today, you will be bigger, better, stronger, and will have a much higher tolerance for certain odors. I know I keep talking about the odor. I do think that it is something important to keep in mind. Hello, Tiger. How you doing? Send me back to the frigid north. It is cold up here today. It's along the top. Sorry. Twitch is like, do you want an ad break? Like, no. No, I don't actually. I just started again. Tropicrotchal Zone. Hello, Michael. Hello, Hierarch. Hello, Sirely. Hello, Tiger. You are entitled to a nibble. Hey, we're going to try to keep this moving, I guess. Everyone, if it does take a big old Dumpelrooski again, we will keep on trying, noting that like all of the numbers in the VOD are just going to be completely goofed up. So don't be afraid to refresh the stream if you're having issues. Again, I really hope this is not something with my machine, but we will carry on. We will continue. Morning, Sir Joe. Good morning, Sir C Dub. Sir C of Dubs. Can I get a shot for C Dub, please? Abid, you're first. Nice job. You made it. Wow. Well, it's really impressive. You're not the first, but you might just be the prettiest. Oh. Rocket, how's your day going, broski? How are you feeling? Are you recovering from that spicy cough? Ground turkey spaghetti for lunch, and I'm sitting down to eat. Ground turkey spaghetti sounds extremely nourishing. Would you say that you are nourished, my friend? Whoop, whoop. And that way. That's what the people want. You're welcome for the shout. Slacker named Jack, welcome in. Welcome, Jack. How are you feeling? You mentioned, was it last week that you were taking a little trip to the hospital? Everything pan out? Oof. I may be getting my wires crossed here. Man, that right wrist is just not getting any better. We're gonna bring the grip in just to keep that a little more neutral. Even though I know that that's not going to be great for actual strength. There we go. Come on! Come on! But I am in Spain without the S. So much physical labor, yard work over the weekend. My back is tore up. Whoa. Sounds like you need a siesta without the... Sounds like you need a siesta without the E, the S, or the A. How's that? Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Or you could just take a nap. Not nourished yet, but in the process of getting nourishment. Hell yeah. How you doing? I'm doing okay, Hierarch. I'm doing okay. I had a little bit of a frustrating morning at work, just like, ugh, ugh. These days I have more time to watch while at work. That's a good thing? That's a good thing, right? You're here. Need one of your patented Southern Regions massages. The bidding begins at $500 for a Southern Region massage. That is thusly referring to the region from which I am joining you for the massage. Yard work is easier on your back. Use your legs and core. This is true, Johnny. This is very true. This is very true. I had to move a literal ton of rocks, among other things. You know, there was some work that I was doing that is much... Also, welcome in, Johnny. There was some work that I was doing that was like... As much as I tried to do it with good form and like keep my back straight, keep my chest high, all that stuff, just like you got to be down on the ground, trying to pick stuff up, trying to yoink at roots, just hurts the back. It just does. Rather than when I'm off work. So unsure if good. Okay. Well, I will take it as a positive that you are here with us today, right now, Bella. I'm glad you're here. We love Bella. We love Killer Booty. I'm gonna let that ad break run in 5 minutes, otherwise Twitch is not going to be quiet about it. We're not quite ready. We're not quite ready for Mastodon yet. We're also not quite warmed up. Sitting in the waiting room at the dentist. Ooh, just a routine checkup. I ain't gonna pry too much, but my last few dentist trips, they didn't feel good. That's okay. It just doesn't feel good. Carry a shot for Johnny Jargon, by the way. Johnny's one of our newer health and fitness community members. He's a brand new member, and he's shredded, and he's got a big beard. And from what I understand, he's into the Renaissance fair biz. So if that's your thing, I may be getting also wires crossed there. But we went to the Ren Fair twice this year. Once as pirates, second time as hobbits. The first time we went, they ran out of turkey legs. The second time we waited in line for for 30 minutes for turkey legs. Because they kept running out. They were getting more. But it was wild. Wild to go to a Renaissance festival and have a grown person look you in the eye and say, we are out of turkey legs at this Renaissance festival. That's okay. I'd rather they don't waste food. I get it. I need a beard. Dan's also got a big, beautiful beard right now. Big, beautiful beard, Dan. All right, so we're going to do one more warm-up set, and then we're going to get going. Ooh, hydrate. Then we're going to get doing the superset we have, which is a bench and temple tappers. Haven't been in 4 years. Filthy Frank Pink guy. Abita, I have no idea what you're talking about. I love you. I love you. I have no idea what you're referring to. Yeah, Johnny, I may be mixing you up. I could have sworn I thought I heard you say that you were into the Ren Fair stuff, but I will back off. Obviously I was wrong. It's always super hot in midsummer, not the best fun, but I love the turkey legs. Oh yeah. We get pretty good weather for it because it's like late August. Can't believe you don't know Filthy Frank. It's like, it's ringing the, like, the vaguest bell in my brain. Johnny, thanks for the lurk. Oh. All right. Have a good, man, I genuinely hope your time with the dentist is not too stressful, my dude. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. Now. That's feeling a little weaker than it should. Haven't gone to a Ren Fair before, Seraph. It's such a good time. If anyone in chat has not been to a Renaissance Fair before, or Renaissance Festival, whatever you have in your area, it is worth the drive. However, I mean, I guess like it depends on how long the drive is, but it's worth the trip. I think it's a lot of fun. If only. It's like, I mean, really what it is, it's a themed carnival. It's a carnival where a bunch of people dress up like one particular thing. That's it. That's all it is. Just a big special carnival. But I love it. Gotta run and rest. I'll see you around. Sci Guy Geek, I'll see you around. Thanks so much for popping in today and hanging out. Let me make sure I'm following you. Thought I was. That's a whoops. But it is addressed now. Thank you, Dan. Whew. Oh, thanks for the follow. I'll catch you around. I think for me, I don't go to too many places to do things because I feel like I'm unanimated or enthusiastic, that I feel bad if I just put a damper in a good moment. I tend to dodge things such as that. Well, see, here's the thing. You can really, like, very effectively blend into a crowd at a Renfest. Like, there are so many people with kids running around or who are just completely obliterated drunk running around and doing things much louder. You will not be noticed. If you go to like shows that they have at Renfests, just like sit in the back, enjoy the show. The Michigan one is really good. David, hello. How you doing? I'll take the refund again. I'm sure we'll get that process for you. 5 to 10 business days. You can speak to this AI chatbot if you have any questions about it. I can't guarantee they're actually going to be helpful though. But guess what? That's not my problem. Welcome to Spirit Airlines. Spirit was actually very, very helpful when I did reach out with a question. So, how do you know about my invisibility skill? I'm a hide and go seek champ. Hide and seek is a valuable life skill. It truly is. Thank you, Dan. Wow, customer service. Wow, the service in here. It's incredible. It's magnificent. Thank you, Dan. What else we got going here? So yeah, we're gonna be, I started talking about this before, but we're gonna try out a lower, upper, lower split, which makes almost 0 sense from a weightlifting standpoint, does make a little more sense from a running and lifting standpoint. So the idea is Sunday, legs, lower body. Monday, upper body, and maybe running if I can fit it in. Tuesday, either tempo run or easy run. Wednesday, upper body. Thursday, sprints and or speed work. Friday, lower body. Saturday, rest. That's it. That's the split. So I'm getting less rest in between my upper body days, but it's okay. It just does not matter. Bro Taro, Belle, hello Belle, welcome in. How you doing today, Belle? Sorry about your thing. I'm not gonna give you a bunch of shit about it. I mean, I know exactly how I'm. Okay, yeah, you don't have to answer that question. Can I get a shout from Bro Taro? Yeah, thank you, Tiger. We're warming up. Yeah, we're actually about to do our first working set, and just because it's not leggy stuff, I've been less, I guess, getting less of a warm up. Back to the podcast I was telling you about. Ooh, yes, tell me. I have been going back and forth between listening to The Maintenance Phase and Stronger by Science and Renaissance Periodization. Brotero, how you doing today, broski? Are you ready? Are you in New York right now? Or like you must be getting ready to go to New York, if I'm remembering. I remember that you are doing the two, like you're doing two cons back to back, basically. Is that the deal? Kind of lurking for a bit, day job things. It's all right, Dan. Do what you gotta do. Did my pushies yesterday, drinking tea and theragunning my legs today. Ugh! I love my theragun. It's so good. Body positivity mainly for folks in the alphabet mafia. How to approach that in a healthy way. Sarah, if you can definitely drop in the Discord, I would love to listen to it. Might do push-ups anyway, because these streams always get me hyped. Hey, nothing wrong with putting some push-ups in on your off days. Let's see if my body cooperates with this one. Sha, sha, sha. All right, that was actually appropriately programmed. Woo! I am also a fan of Alphabet Mafia, and I had to be told explicitly what it meant at one point. Unfortunately, that point was like during an LGBTQIA plus fundraiser that we were doing. And someone was like, someone just dropped it. And I had to be like, ha, ha, wait, what does that mean? Temple tappers, or laying dumbbell skull crushers, whatever you want to call them. Ugh. First week coming back off the deload. I think it's best that we just kind of feel things out. Maybe take it a little bit easier. We'll be warm soon. We'll be warm real soon. You adorable cishet man. We love our allies. It's okay. That was pretty much the response. Yeah. Nick, hello. Welcome in, Nick. How's it going, Mr. All Might? Welcome in, buddy. I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Let me move this. Let me move this light. It's getting in the way of me talking with Nick. Oh, how are the kiddos? How's your partner? I'm not sure. I can't remember if you're okay with me saying their name on stream. Oh. Ah. Legs get so mad at me from squats as I'm forcing lots of misaligned things to align properly and making my legs learn how to leg correctly. Yeah, no, that is the best thing. that is the best thing about squats. It's why when someone's like, "Yeah, I really don't like squats. I just do leg press and machines." It's like, please do some squats. Please help your body learn to move that way. In the gym with Usami, getting huge with the cats. I love that. What are you working on today, Nick? If you don't mind my asking. Radiant Overalls, welcome in, and welcome in Bradley. Bradley. Welcome in, Bradley. Thought because podcasts, top of podcasts got so overwhelmed. Throw in the Discord and definitely look and send it around in my corners of the mafia. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. Can I ask which podcast it is, Seraph? Because I'm curious if it's one that I've heard of, or if this is something totally fresh. Hypno bread. Is that like the hypno toad? Doing some mobility work right now. Gonna go for a long run later. Nice. Love that for you. Yeah, if I get enough done during the day, I think I'm going to allow myself a little jog this evening. A little 5K maybe. Because even though I'm switching to a 4-day lifting split, I don't want to completely fall off my running. It's great to see you, Brad. How's your week starting off? I guess it is like, you're like just getting up. It's like Monday. It is the Monday morning for you. No dog walks till Wednesday. Working Saturday. Missing karate class, so swings and roundabouts. I love karate. I love Meunier. Damn, I haven't thought about SpongeBob karate in so long. 9:19 a.m. just getting started. Hell yeah. Well, cheers to you. Thank you for giving me a little bit of your time at the start of your week. That fills me with joy. Genuinely. Ugh. All right. Do our next set. We got bench and Temple Tippers. What is this radioactive blue stuff you're drinking? This is a pre-workout supplement. A particular pre-workout supplement is the C4 Original. I do have a discount code down below for Cellucor products. The issue with my discount code is that most Cellucor products are just going to be cheaper if you buy them at the store. But you should look. Check out the website. Click on that link. Follow it. See if you find anything you want. Rugby guy is a trainer. Called it PTIC. Training smart. Their interactions and thought process on things are a very nice view. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm interested, Seraph. Oh, it is blue raspberry. Yes. Blue raz. I think it is called icy blue raz. And I got that icy blue Riz. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I've got that icy blue reading. I'm reading. Dune has been great, by the way. Highly recommend. That strength will come back at some point. It'll come back to me. How does that work? It's cheaper without the code? It's not that it's cheaper without the code, Lou. It is that most often, like, retailers are selling it for less than Cellucor sells it on the website when you factor in shipping. So if you're gonna get like 3 or 4 things, you're gonna get like 3 or 4 things. Absolutely. Use my discount code. Go to the website. Do it up. So yeah, you all can order like 5 things, and then you can split it. One person can take the reds, greens, and yellows, and the other person can take the blues and whatever the hell else is there. I will say I've been using C4 pre-workouts for many years. I've always been pretty happy with it. I don't like crash off the stuff anyway. White Moon! Hello, White Moon! How art thou? I don't like grape flavor very much either. It doesn't taste like grape. You know, I think at somewhere along the way, someone realized that. Someone realized that it's really hard to make actual grape stuff, like things taste like I like actual grapes, because like really, tell me right now, tell me right now that you can accurately describe what a grape tastes like, except for like an eyeball full of sugar. Like, go ahead, peel your grapes if you want to, but so does cherry, which I don't like either. I love actual cherries and grapes. Cherry flavoring is actually, I like cherry flavoring, to be honest. I gotta hydrate. I'm gonna slurp this stuff. Listen, I like grapes. I'm just saying I don't think they have a particular flavor to them. I think they just taste like like cold wet. Like it's like it's like a gusher, but it I don't know. Am I wrong about this? I can't describe any fruit flavor. It just tastes like what it is. That's fair. That's fair. We're joining into grape slander today. Exactly. I wouldn't call it slander. It's just like a grape is a very it's it's a satisfying parcel, okay? It is a satisfying parcel in fruit form. When I think of like what a blueberry tastes like, I know exactly what a blueberry tastes like. When I think of what a grape tastes like, that flavor profile does not stand out to me. I feel like if I didn't have a mustache, I would feel better about this tirade, but for some reason I feel very like up my own ass about this right now. Don't use pre-workout often anymore. When I do, I use Jack's. Ooh, you're on the Jacked. Wasn't there like two formulas of Jacked? One that had a bunch of stuff in it, and then one that was like less problematic. I'm eating grapes shipped from California, just like you probably are. Yeah. I'm that white guy right now. I'm the white 30-year-old dude with a mustache and glasses bashing fruit on his podcast right now. I like artificial mango. Real mango always gives me armpit sweat aftertaste. Bella, I think that's what an allergy is. Oh no, sorry, it's just the taste. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go eat a dried mango after stream. And I'm going to pay very close attention to anything that is reminiscent of armpit. But a mango is the close cousin of the armpit fruit. It's actually a legume. Three benches. Oh, I need tappers. I need to do tappers. Hang on. Let me skip my tappers. Trying to keep my arms, my upper arms stationary. Just bending at that elbow, pulling from the tricep. Nice and slow on the way down. Not like obscenely slow today. We're going to set these here so I don't forget. I think I definitely forgot to do the set the second time. Never had a perfect life until hello, welcome in. Artsai, welcome in. How you doing? In the time for armpit sweat, newfound glory. How's armpit? I'm sorry. Work harder. And thank you for the follow. Welcome to Run. Wah. Wah. Damn it. Damn it. Welcome in, Max. Welcome in, Fartzar. Welcome. Nej, thank you for the follow. What did you say about your armpits? That they're not yet sweaty, but that they're on their way. I'm working on it. Work in progress. I want a durian pre-workout. It'll taste awful. Probably really perk you up. I feel like a durian pre-workout would be basically smelling salts. It's like, wow, this smells like anus. Great thing to get a pump. What flavor pre-workout is that? It's the dude you were spotting. His squat plug just popped out. See, I do have the sweaty gene though. I sweat a lot. It's just today I haven't warmed up yet. Huh? And I'm a couple sets in, so it's surprising. Lie. What do you mean? Look, I had a lot of years. I saw no sweat. Just because I ain't sweating yet doesn't mean I don't sweat. Listen. I've got a light bit of moisture on my forehead. It's like 60 degrees in here. No, people with that gene in there are very quickly drenched, while the rest of us are just sweating. You're glistening. You really think I'm glistening? No, I think I definitely do not have it as bad as some other people do. Like, I do have a connection who has had a lot of like professional life anxiety around the fact that they are so sweaty. Positively glowing. I was the sweat goblin in Denver. Hey Bella, if you ever start like doing music, like especially like either like country, bluegrass, folk, or like I don't know, like kind of like perky metal music, I want you to write a song called I Was the Sweat Goblin in Denver, and it doesn't have to have anything to do with being a sweat goblin in Denver. I really just want to see that on an album. I don't think I'm ever not sweating. Have that gene. If I'm doing cardio, you might as well follow me with a mop and bucket. Grab a bucket and a mop for this wet ass Lewis. I feel like I'm not sweating at the gym as much as I used to. I used to need 3 shirts for roller derby practice and 2 for the gym. I mean, there is something for, like, to be said for conditioning, right? Like, the more conditioned you are, the less you're going to sweat, right? If you are not putting your body into a stress state, it will sweat. It will not sweat until it reaches that state, if that is a moving bar. Youngest has it. I hope he doesn't feel bad about it. Mr. Jock Bros, I feel like he's probably okay. Yeah, I mean, if you're constantly surrounded by people who are also sweaty all the time, not going to be a problem, especially when you're a teenager. I have to like extra prepare to sweat so bad when I'm in interviews or meetings. Yeah, and I'd like to think the world is in a place where we don't judge people for that kind of stuff, but that is probably not the case. There's probably still some dingus sitting in an office going like, I would really like to give this person a job, but they got really sweaty. Because that's just some bullshit. But it's our bullshit. Come on, humanity. Get better. All right. I'm going to keep this on my neck this time. Sorry. That is not meant to be a... We're gonna back up. That's not a precursor to what's going to happen with the bar. I'm going to keep the microphone on my neck. The bar is going to stay off my neck. This is... that was not... Ooh, pray for me. Yay! I didn't pin myself. That's great. Great news, everyone. Guess it means I gotta go even harder. I mean, don't overtrain for the sake of getting sweaty. Sweat does not say that you have... Sweat is not the determinant of a good workout. Much less sweaty since going off steroids. Hey, there are more benefits to not doing steroids right there. Wow. Wow. Had to change shirts after because I'm not kidding. My shirt was drenched. I'm sorry, Bella. It's a really hard thing to navigate. It's like, you know, the problem is that people can't mind their own business. Like, if I was interviewing someone, which I do relatively often, and they changed shirts between interviews, here's one thing I'm not going to do. I'm not going to be like, oh, you changed your shirt. Why is that? You know what a lot of people would do? Ask that question. Hey, guess what? None of your damn business. Ooh, what was that little pop? Oh. Ignore that. I didn't say that. I'm gonna drink some real water. Taking notes about how the bar should not be on your neck. Yes. Cool running safety tip number 1. Don't drop the bar on your neck. Don't do speaking gigs in light colored t-shirts anymore. Yo, I get hella sweaty when I speak in front of people though. Like as much as all this is a thing, when I'm standing up in front of a group of people, hell yeah, I get nervous. I gotta do a training tomorrow in front of like 100 people. Huh. Do you think I need to get a little more out of the tank of the gym? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if you're feeling like you could step up the intensity, shaboom. The side effect of steroids was just sweating. I'd be on Decatren, test Anavar. I read Reddit meme, steroid, no, yeah. Please don't. Hey, everyone, please don't do steroids. This is not me like making any judgments about anyone who does, but like in general, if you're like, should I do that? I'm just gonna tell you no. Nah. Have a sweater on or a very specifically chosen dark t-shirt that won't be obviously wet in spots. Yeah. Bell! I used to get nervous singing in front of people alone. You at least get a mic? Yeah, no, I do. I don't have to shout the whole time. But I'm on steroids for legit reasons. Can confirm, please don't do that. You want public speaking tips from me? I can try to give you some public speaking tips if folks are actually interested in that. Found out my main issue, me being nervous in front of people, is I can't be higher elevated than people. Really? Do you know why? You don't have to project. Picturing them naked doesn't help. It doesn't. It does not help. It helps with another. It could help with another feeling that you're trying to arouse in yourself at the time. Worst side effect I ever had from steroids is just thinking I could do more than I physically could and getting injured. It's really easy to see incredible progress and then get into a mindset you could do more every single time going into the gym. Yeah, Nick. So I was listening to the Renaissance periodization episode. I think it was the one on deloads and recovery, and they were talking about how when people are on anabolics or when people are using PEDs, that like that is the thing, is that your muscles and your mind will say like, I can do this, and then your tendons and your joints are gonna be like, I'll do it. I will do it. Okay, we're doing this now. And then that's how you get injured. This is preaching to the choir to you. Like, you are very aware of this, but for anyone else in the audience who is thinking about it, ignoring them and speaking to the back wall does help. Yep. You're close to hyperventilating because I was a couple feet higher than them. Interesting. Yeah, don't arouse. I got better at public speaking via exposure therapy and preparation. Those two things alone, and I deliver presentations to 500. That's a lot of people, Lou. That's a big group. Basically, the difference between 10 and 100 and the difference between 100 and 500, very small. In my personal opinion. Couldn't breathe, and I was sitting on the stage at a level closer to everyone else. I was fine. So did you just like sit down and give the rest of your speech? I can give you public speaking tips. Public speaking tip number 1. Like literally, square up, right? If you are standing in front of a group of people and you're like doing this, you know? Or you're like standing like this, or you're doing this whole thing, like your body is like, one, sending the message that you're being like super casual, which like maybe would be something that you'd be looking to do. But like literally, don't lock your knees out and like move if you need to, but just start off with your feet just like here, right? Tip number 1, right there. Don't do this whole thing unless you're interpretive dancing. Jump from 0 to 100 is used. After that, it's just a yes, yeah. It's like as long as there is a feeling of vague anonymity between you and the people that you are talking with, it's just kind of like it is what it is. All right, we gotta do this. Last set. Nice. Thing is done. On to the next thing. How are we doing? Pull-ups? Great. May not be what you want for a professional presentation for adults. Stand like Carl Weiser. Bend them knees. Would you like a croissant? And if you're really passionate about it, find yourself a Toastmasters group. One, those people love toast. Two, they love public speaking. You are hard-pressed to find someone in a Toastmasters group that doesn't love toast and public speaking. Worst case, you get no toast. Best case, you become a better public speaker. Start by saying something awkward so I could be like, I already embarrassed myself, so now the worst possible thing's already happened. That's a good strat. Like, I have been pulling out the every time I have a mustache, if I'm talking to a group of people, I open up with some version of like, you might be wondering why Ned Flanders is talking to you today. Finished workout and cardio, walk home now. Safe walk home. See you, Lou. Welcome, Estes. Hello. I did Toastmasters in middle school, definitely helps. So would you say that your ability to speak and your ability to enjoy toast has been enhanced? Second week of me having to do this workout program, my knees don't hurt anymore. Nice, Sarah. That's fantastic. I make Troy McClure references from The Simpsons. I was elected to read. No, sorry. I was elected to lead, not to read. What is Toastmaster? So Toastmasters is it's like a hobby organization, but also a professional organization. And like it refers to like making a toast to someone is what it's actually about. And their whole thing is speechcraft. So like how to give an effective speech, hold an audience. Is my understanding of how to describe it. Next time you have to do public speaking, you should stay in character as Ned Flanders the entire time. Never acknowledge that you're doing an impersonation. So tomorrow, I'm doing a presentation. I'm doing an hour-and-a-half training for a department that I used to work for. So I'm gonna know, they've had a lot of turnover. So I'm gonna know like probably 40% of the people in the room from like maybe 4 years ago. So if I did do a Ned Flanders impression, it would be simultaneously very confusing for them. And I don't, even better if you know some of the people. the one of the key issues is that if I go like full Flanders and start pulling up Bible verses, I think I will get kicked out. They will never have me back again. Valerie, welcome in, welcome back. Just say you moved and your voice changed. just slip a, it's like I'm oh man, I'm gonna think about that actually. Where can I work that in? It's actually a presentation about how to it's a presentation about inclusive language and using the proper pronouns that people want you to use. Just recite some of your own stream quotes. Go ahead and like toss out a quote, like exclamation point quote. Drop a 1 to 100 and see what pops up, and we'll see what I can drop in stream. We'll see what I can drop in the session tomorrow. Hydrate. Thank you. Favorite moment is when you rescued Homer from the house burning. Was that one of those shirtless ripped Flanders moments? I'll get this hydrate done. Of course, Bella. Christopher, welcome in. Good morning. Oh man, I'm just like, I'm really thinking that one through. Full scenario. Yeah. Perf. Welcome in, Christopher. All right, so we're gonna do 5 sets of pull-ups, and we're gonna do 4 sets of easy bar curls. So I'm gonna grab that bar. We're gonna go high volume on the curls today. I think I'm actually warmed up enough now. Huzzah. But yeah, I'll admit, I'm nervous about running that session tomorrow. I feel like I kind of have, not that I have something to prove to these people, but like coming back in after leaving for a few years, kind of want to give the idea that you have sort of gotten good at what you're doing. Please let me get into my box. That was definitely Metal Gear Solid. I certainly hope so anyway. Oh man. Are y'all ready for the return of Metal Gear Sundays? I'm very ready. As soon as that remastered collection hits the PlayStation Store, you know it, baby. We're back on Metal Gear Sundays. Only be ready under one condition, Joe. Oh, the Lord's. Okay, that was it. That was it. That was it, Johnny. When I came in and you used that introduction, I was like, oh, this human must be doing Ren Fair stuff. Thank you, Internet Superstar. It is a cutoff. The one that I ordered, the sleeves were not very good or comfortable. You have to wear a snake outfit. Say your ass is lording the guards because you're too thick. Oh, I do absolutely know the meme. Sarah, I did play like 4 Metal Gear Solid games on stream, and I would be very disappointed if I didn't come across that at least once in that timeline. But you didn't know that. You didn't know my history. Ugh. So now you get to have snake booty with us once we get it going again. Ah, 15 seconds. Welcome in, zone. Sarah, if I didn't mean to dunk like that, that was kind of rude. But yeah, we will absolutely fucking have snake's butt. I've made it in my fitness goals. The man is very thick. He is a thick boy. 2, 3, 4. Oi, oi, oi. Pariu. Cooking some Thanksgiving stuff today. That's right. Hey, happy Canadian Thanksgiving to all of our Canadians out there. More cake than Duncan Hines. What about Duncan, Idaho? Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. Happy, goodness gracious. Indigenous Peoples Day. Excuse me. Pre-workout is having its effect on me. I'm gonna eat my mid-workout waffle. Bruised on my shoulders today from the barbell front squats. It is. It is, and where are you bruised? Is it like here or like here? Like higher or lower? Goodness gracious, yes. Happy Indigenous Peoples Day, everyone. That's okay, Valerie. Can you do stuff at home? It was your sister that was going through some stuff, right? Before I forget, happy Indigenous Peoples Day. Fuck Christopher Columbus. Let me know if you have any questions. I had to do dips for the first time. What all does it target? It's also Dan's race week. That's right. Dan, you got a half marathon this weekend, right? Oh, man. I'm sorry, Valerie. So dips. There are a couple of different types of dips. Were you doing the dips where you go up on a bench and you go like this? Was it those dips? Or was it these dips? Bench dips, yeah. Triceps. Those are primarily for triceps. Ooh. Thank you, Valerie. Bit forward from where my boing joint. Yes, that is normal zone. Eventually, you're gonna build up a little more resilience. I would try to, as much as possible, like when you're lifting, like your grip should essentially be holding it more with your hands than your shoulders. It'll lean on your shoulders, but as you can see, like I don't have very good mobility to really hold it up super well. My wife. Thank you for my wife. And ads. Okay. I will do my set then. Thank you, Sarely. Or maybe I'm sorry? Hierarch, I'm gonna get that hydrate as soon as I do this set. This will be our, I think, third set? Yeah. Oh, wifey's doing okay. She's off to work today. I think we're gonna make applesauce tonight. Ah. Whew. Really kind of pump that one up. Are you a Death Cab fan, Moon? Whew. One. Hang on. Oh, come on. Oh. No, it's okay, Zone. after the fitness showing, wanting to try one of the cookie places from my town. Oh, to answer the question, I am both very ready and not ready for Vegas. Is it autographed by lots of cool people? Yes, it is, in fact. I'm going to hold it a strange way so I can hold it up to the camera. Look at all these names. You can join this legion of souls by subscribing to the channel. There you go. Wow. So Zone, I'm gonna see if I can illustrate this with this bar. It's an easy bar, so it's gonna be a little strange. When you're doing front squats, you should be, mic's in the way. See, I don't have very good wrist mobility, but you should be holding it right up there on the front of your shoulders. When you re-rack and unrack it, maybe go a little lower so that you can step into it and pick it up. But it's okay if you have a little bit of bruising, a little bit of markups. Look at that bumper. Para, how are you feeling? Am I allowed to talk about what's happening in your life? So everyone can give you some congratulations. You literally bench press your whole Twitch community? I do. I do. Not because they need it, but because they've earned it. You've changed. Oh, how you've changed. Welcome back, Bread. Got these bruises in a fight last Friday. Say like someone took a chair and just smashed it over your head, but your shoulders broke the impact. Hey, everyone, can I get a little bit of love for Paralian Laser? Para just had top surgery today, and they have yeeted the teat. Fartsar, thank you. Let's get some love to Para. Recovering on the way home, I believe. Yeah, if not already discharged, we'll be discharged soon. Difference between temple tappers and skull crushers. Don't lift anything, bro. Don't lift a thing. Yes, lots of love for Para, please. Congratulations. I know it's gonna be a little bit painful, a little bit rough for the next couple of weeks, but I'm on my way home. But congrats. 6 weeks. Damn. 6 weeks, but then like honestly, like I would imagine like a very you know, I'm not gonna try to project. Congratulations, that's all I'll say. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Fox, I'm just seeing that Fox popped in. Hello, Ryan. I think Fox is probably working right now, but yes, it'd be great to get a shout for Fox Prince. Whichever mod is available to do so. They'll come in. Oh, what up, Zach? Welcome, sir. How we doing, Zachbot? Always love that cutoff. Thank you. I'm trying to decide if I want to cut off the Twitch shirt. We got to get our next set of pull-ups in. Rot me out. Thank you for the shout for Zach. Zach, how was the rest of your workout today, dude? Whew. All right. All right. Fox, I hope you're having a lovely day. I had to acknowledge some very hype news. Yes. Show won't own any t-shirts anymore. I just got some new shirts for warm-ups. I had a good thrift haul. Bella, have a good lurk. Enjoy your meeting. Had more pain from a bad bra than I've had so far, so I'm very pleased. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I like the idea of cut off with shirts and jorts for the group cosplay. I'm down. I just gotta cut mine. So the thing is, I bought too small of a size. I did the measurements and I was like, no, the medium should be fine. And then when I actually put it on after it arrived, it was not good. Ah, whee! No, I know. I should have gotten a large. Large is pretty large. May have been too big. Shrinks a little, but not much. I think I just washed it. So we're gonna find out. Yeah, BitLife did an excellent job on the shirt. It's a good looking shirt. Hang on a second, friends. I forgot when I restarted my computer. Gotcha. There it is. Whew. Oh man. Zone, have a good lurk. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Oh, you're welcome, Para. Thanks for being a part of it. And again, congratulations. See you soon, Dan. Hello, Lou. Welcome back. So this morning, I did my recordings for Zenbro Classic. I'm not really happy about them, if I'm being honest. And I might want to try one more go at recording. Because, like, my posing routine was okay. I kept on forgetting partially. I've kept forgetting different parts of it. And, like, I have a couple of really good poses. I'm doing it tomorrow last minute. I don't know. I might try again, like, down here and see how the lighting works. Yes, happy Thanksgiving and happy Indigenous Peoples Day, especially to our native friends. We have anyone who is a part of the indigenous communities here in the United States. I hope you feel seen today, if you want to. If today is the kind of day where you just want to, like, kind of shut the world out, that's okay too. However you want to do it. Your experience. Just the US. I mean, it is a US holiday, but like we can open that up to folks who are part of indigenous communities around the globe. Around the globe. I tried. Belle, I welcome you. Wait, is that part of your identities? I didn't know. I had no idea, Belle. I'm not trying to be invasive. I never answered the question of what is the difference between temple tappers and skull crushers up here in Canada. Oh, right on, Belle. Okay. Word. Can you say more about what you mean by that? I'm gonna approach that with curiosity. So we got one more set of pull-ups and easy bar curls. No, John. Ooh. We got one more set of pull-ups and temple tappers, difference between skull crushers and temple tappers being temple tappers are like a neutral grip. Skull crushers are a pronated grip. So supinated, because you can make a cup of soup, right? Pronated, just down. But pronated grip is a temple tapper, or is a skull crusher. Today I learned I've been doing temple tappers. Yeah. So typically it's called a skull crusher when I'm just gonna get that out of there. Never heard of temple tappers. Temple tappers are something that we kind of made a name for. You could just call them dumbbell skull crushers, but I've been calling them temple tappers because instead of crushing your skull with a bar, you like you tap your temples with the dumbbells, sort of. Oh, Lou, I'm sorry, I deleted the wrong thing. I didn't mean to delete your message, Lou. People in Colorado. No, you're all right, Lou. Native, I'm invasive, so I don't know what I should do with myself. Got it. I'm gonna be honest. You scared me. You scared me for a moment. The Celti press and head smackers. Yeah. So like being fully honest with you, Johnny. Like in that context, referring to a human being as invasive, like even if you were talking about yourself, just like comes off as like I was very afraid this was gonna be like, so what do we do about the immigrants? And like that's that falls under, yeah, invasive is usually referred to plants. But if you mean like you're new to Colorado and like you want to be a part of the community over there, that's valid. I'm not gonna like bash on you for not knowing the right word to use in a situation. I'm just gonna be honest about the way it came off. Ya feel? Uh-oh. Yeah, Zach, whatever you gotta do. Yep, very much so. So Johnny, this is not jumping on, piling on. I just wanted to make sure we were correctly understanding what you were trying to get across. Pardon the mute out there. Got one more set. Ugh, curls. Whew. Turtle Island. What about Edwards Island? Ah. Woo. Ugh. Is this Edward cute? The Isle of Lewis? Is that full of Lewis? Oh no, yeah. Yeah, no, I hear you, Johnny. I'm glad you're feeling it more in your new place. Um, but yeah, like invasive would typically refer to like invasive plant species, opposite of native with peoples. You can also just say non-native. Woo. Lou is looking out. There's been some weird stuff in the category lately. I think it's okay to recognize that. Well, Thank you. No, I'd agree with that. That works. Yeah, all good. Yeah, Zach, I would agree. I think, and I'm trying to give that a lot of grace because when I joined Twitch a few years ago and was just like feeling things out, getting my own streams going, there's like shout out etiquette and self promotion etiquette is just one of those things that like Twitch onboarding doesn't cover it. Like unless you spend a lot of time in streams that will actively say like, hey, can you not say stuff like that, please? Like people don't get that feedback, right? So even though it's generally like it's a general thing that we all kind of agree to that, you know, we want to be careful about how we talk about our own stuff in someone else's stream unless they specifically say like, hey, tell me about what you got going on. Some people just don't know. Like they just haven't been around long enough. It is hard to find the line, for sure. For sure. But yeah, so I mean, I think it's okay to you know, be a little more direct about it with folks. I'm just letting you know for the sake of what I'm doing. Like I'm trying to give a lot of grace with it. And most of the time when I have said to someone like, hey, that kind of wasn't okay, they've been open to the feedback. Like I'll cite a specific example. And in this example, I think this person probably should have known better. But like there was a person streaming and a person in chat thought, oh, I'm gonna tell that other person streaming. This is during one of our streams here. I'm gonna tell that other person streaming that I'm trying to get Joe to raid over to the channel, and then came back here and was like, you should raid over to the channel. And it's like the position that puts me in is immediately you are basically making me publicly reject someone that I don't know. And that's just like a weird, like that's a weird spot to put someone in. And when I gave them the feedback, they were open to it. They were like, yeah, okay, I get that. Right in, you're an asshole. I mean, that's not what they said, but that was just, that ended up being the energy, right? So sorry, I'll back off. We could talk about something else because I guess one of my unspoken rules is to not do too much. I think what we would refer to as what is it? Streamer dialogue? No, streamer, whatever. Anyway, OHP baby. Hey Georgina, what up, Payback? What up, Regina George? On Wednesdays we wear pink. Get Joe on a rant. Is that all you want from me? Is that all you want from me? Do you want me to just soapbox for 3 hours every time I log in here? I dislike work. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. We're ranting now. Just not. Yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, Dan, you should do your job. I won't rant.
Oh, right. The poison.
Poison for Cusco. The poison chosen special to kill Cusco's poison. I thought that's what we're supposed to do on fitness streams. It is both the jaw workout. Oh, excuse me. Wow. Man, streamers who really burp who burp into their mics really grind my gears. Cool Runnings really grinds my gears. Oh. Yes, that poison. Oh. A little warm-up set. Yeah, both of my shoulders feel like ass. Huzzah! Yeah, I know. Kelly said the same thing. I may have read the instructions wrong. Wait, hold on. You got an instruction book? Can you scan that and send it to me? Can you send me the PDF? If there's an instruction book on how to do this, I straight up missed out. I'm gonna put up with it. Listen to a 2-hour rant. Please be shirtless so I can be entertained. Also, hey, you can. Everyone can be shirtless. It's one of the benefits of something like this. Okay, so I've got 115. 115 is programs. I believe that is the big uglies. They're more like the medium uglies. Huh. Who has a scanner in 2023 and isn't in an office building? Maybe you should be a little more nice to me. Maybe I never let go, huh? Maybe I like to put my butt cheeks on a scanner, but I don't want to lose my job, okay? Maybe I like working from home. Send the PDF for 2 easy payments and 3 complicated payments. Wow. So are the complicated payments like a repo situation? Realistic at some point. You have a fax machine too? What do you think I am? Some kind of idiot? Of course I have a fax machine. I will say that you almost literally cannot do business with the US government as a citizen if you don't have access to a fax machine. Pretty sure you either have to send stuff through the mail and risk losing your documents, or you have to fax it to some office. What up, Karina? Welcome in. How you doing? Everyone says scanning means a phone. They're a lost cause. You should get a good old pager. I keep my beeper on at all times. I got my beeper from Big Bob's Beepers. Big Bob's Beepers. Man, fax machines really were wild, huh? Can you think of like what did the first person to make a fax actually work? Like what must have been the thought going through their mind? That's game changing. Welcome to Superset City, baby. David, how are you doing today? You doing okay? How's your editing going? Really want to go away to a cabin for the week? Ignore the world. Who's with me? I'd love to. You want to come find one in the States? Dark Heth, welcome in. Herrick with the hydrate. If you had a fax machine at home, had a second phone line, can do the 3-way call. Is that how people did that? Are we still venting / ranting? I think we could do some more ranting. Ooh. Whew. Video done and uploaded. Help grandparents pay off their phone. Nice. I hope you have some good relax time, David. You gonna play any games this week? Are you playing Baldur's Gate? Remind me. Want to go to Loch Lomond in a cabin, hike, paddleboard, hot tub, and chill? Yes. We're gonna listen to it now. Congrats. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which version to play. Am I going to regret? Wait, the Red Hot Chili Peppers did a cover? All right, we're listening to this purely for research purposes. Hang on a second. Oh, the Red Hot Chili Pipers. Wow, I got played. I got played so hard. I'm gonna do the run rig version actually, even though it's 7 minutes long. There we go. The only run rig versions are live. It's not Peppers, it's Pipers. Hang on, we're gonna get this right. There we go. Perfect. This is great. This is exactly what I was looking for. The class though. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pee now. Welcome back. Take my earbud out for like 10 seconds. Culture is happening, Dan. Whew. One-off once-in-a-lifetime album is Class. The entire album is Class. I don't know that I've listened to that album all the way through. Maybe I'll do that this afternoon while I'm working. Typing with my pinkies up now because we're classy, because we're doing culture. Hey, Lou. If the way that I am talking about Scottish music and Scottish culture is not sitting well with you, I want that feedback and I will stop immediately. Thank you very much. You're fine. Great. I figured we were just enjoying some tunes. Yeah. You changed again. We're following the progression, Bread. If he stops, then I'll roast harder. Mom shouted, ask you posting and love. You know, there are a few things that really did kind of stick from our trip. And one of them is having Run Rig on all of our playlists. Like just about every shared playlist that I have with Lauren has at least one Run Rig song on it. Woof. Ah. Woof. Woof. Ask for about Tree Fitty. Loch Ness Monster. Say, give me Tree Fitty. Xavier's Big Toe. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Run Club. How we doing today? Is that Professor? The Professor Xavier? Well, thank you. Thanks for joining. This is about as cut as we're going to get in this cycle, I think. I thought about post-deload, taking another week or two to cut down. What that means is that I would be entering maintenance while at TwitchCon. And if I do that, that is not a recipe for long-term success. I will bloat up like mad. Any tips for those like me who just joined the gym? Ooh. What are you doing at the gym? Like, are you doing like 3 days a week? My tip would be like just trust the process, right? Pick a program, stick with it, get enough protein, get good sleep. Don't skip your rest days. Good stuff happens on your rest days. Whew. Get rid of that water in a couple of days. Are you talking Are you talking about my deload water? For sure. Yeah, no, the biggest thing, Xavier, is just you got to trust the process and be patient with it. If you're like trying to lose weight and trim down, do that. Trust that process. Stay in your deficit. Not going to feel like you're making much movement for the first couple of weeks, but then you'll start to see changes. If you're trying to bulk up and build muscle, same thing. Trust the process. Stay in your calorie surplus. Get enough protein. Give it time. Time is the biggest thing. Write out one more week of cutting. Completely break it at TC. 50 peens in a candy bar? We talking ball peens, bro? Minnie? Minnie, why are you coming in here talking about hammers? What do we got 50 hammers for? Completely break it at TC. Go maintenance at the lower end to recomp a bit. I'm trying to decide how long I want to go on maintenance. 50 pennies and the planet actually mini. How we doing, Minnie? Sometimes you just got to swing your peens around. That's right. That's right. How we been, sir? I'm really bad about being on Twitch in the evenings, and I know that you would typically stream in the evenings. How long have you been cutting? Zach, I think that if you consider, like, if you remove my little period of maintenance in the middle where I just stop to kind of like take a break, I've been cutting for like 5 months. I did like a 10-pound cut. No, I guess I'm at 12, maybe 13 pounds now. But I did like a 12-pound cut over like 5 to 6 months. Yeah. It was the slightest deficit. And then I went a little bit harder like a couple of times. It was very unscientific. It was not perfect, but I took some diet breaks kind of in there. Are you a Fallout fan? I see the NCR flag in the back. I am, yeah. The shirt before I declothed, we were rocking the Vault Tech sleeveless today. Disrobed. Lou, I want your honest feedback on my cut. The way that you reacted tells me there's something wrong. Wait, you have a meet coming up? Ooh, okay. Battle Bunny. Hey, Bunny, how we doing? Welcome in. We got another one of our Cosmic Hearts teammates. Bunny, what you been rocking on lately? You've been doing Call of Duty? Welcome in, Bunny. Recommend a maintenance as long as your cutting phase, or at minimum half the length. So I guess if you consider my more recent cutting phase, it would have been 2 months. Because I went like 2.5 months and then took a month of maintenance and then did another 2.5 months of really slow cutting. So, yeah. About 12 pounds over 6 months with a diet break in the middle. De-lurking post-workout. Hope planting 400 bulbs counts. 400 bulbs?
You're gonna have so many spring flowers. Oh my gosh. Meet I want to do at the end of January, then strongman comp 2 weeks later. Nice. Okay. Are you feeling trained up for it? Getting ready for that new Call of Booty? Wait, there's a new one coming out? I'm so behind. I'm so behind. A month, personally, 2 months ideally. Okay. I can do that. I mean, maintenance has been fine for me. My issue, it's so much easier for me if I just like if I don't do sweets, it becomes so much easier for me. But that is very, very difficult when I'm not in a deficit to avoid sweets. But it's all about portions, right? Also, homemade mocha. Tell me more. Do you use a powder or a syrup? What up, Richard? Now we're gonna clean up. We're gonna clean up this mustache today. I have to do a presentation tomorrow, so I was waiting until today to actually clean it up. Tabs, welcome in, Tabs. I lost count today. I'm not sure if that was my third set, my fourth set, but for time's sake. Actually, you know what? I'm fine. I'm fine. Grow out handlebars. I'm sorry, that just ain't the look for me. It just ain't the look for me. I respect it. If that's someone else's deal, I can't do the handlebars. Whew. So Xavier, welcome in. What's your goal, my dude? Are you trying to just get a little bit stronger? Cocoa powder, a little bit of fresh vanilla that I make into a simple syrup. Ooh, okay. No, I mean, vanilla beans are way too expensive. If anyone is using fresh vanilla beans for their stuff, you are living. I don't know how you would do it. Yeah, Tabs. Did you record your Zen brew? Whew. Most maintenance phases are more for one's mind than it is for their body. Structured well, I don't seem to go off plan too often. Technically do a short maintenance if you think you can handle it in the long run. Yeah, Zach, I don't know if you can even hear me right now, but that's my thinking, right? Like, I have a pretty good relationship with food, like relatively good relationship with food, to where I'm pretty decent at self-regulating. I'm not perfect, but I do an okay job. I do an okay job of regulating and maintenance and not going completely off the rails diet-wise. Interesting. I don't know how many people are still watching ads right now. Handlebar is the one that aren't like a cowboy handlebar or heavy on maintenance. Yeah, so whenever I have done the handlebar, welcome back, Bunny. I was saying, if you were using like real vanilla beans, you would be living. But you had a job that was like coffee related, right? Did you do the stretch from a while back? I don't know that I did, honestly. When did you redeem that? I can't believe I missed it. 17. Little African country never heard of. Recently did 4K in 20 minutes on the rowing machine. 16 kilo on curls. So, okay, all right. So you're already moving. Yeah. So at your age, just keep moving and keep eating. That's the advice that I can give you. Do not worry too much about like trying to get super cut. Like build a relationship with food. Like try to learn about how your body responds to different foods, but don't spend too much time like tied up. Like try to break the relationship that some young people have with body image early on, because it used to be much more it's straight up just used to be less of a widespread thing for dudes in that age to just get really caught up with this bodybuilding stuff. I mean, you could spend some time tied up. I'm just saying don't spend too much tied up. Like even if we are going there, Minnie, if that's where we're going right now, let me just say, really bad for your joints to spend too much time tied up, right? Thanks. I almost Lightning McQueen ka-chowed. Really busy with school, but haven't been able to go as much as possible. That's great. 3 days a week is great. If you learn to love lifting, that is it's just a beautiful thing. If you love the act of doing it, I'll tell you what. I'll allow it. Reptimus, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Run Club. Welcome in, Eddie. Welcome back, Estes. Take it easy. All right. But yeah, here's the thing. Lifting can be really fun. It can be very fun to learn how to do your own programming. It can be very fun to follow a program, try new things, try things with your diet, try things with your movements, mix around your rest days. Learning about periodization and recovery. It's just, oh, it's fun. I'm having so much fun right now. I'm really enjoying myself. I'm not being sarcastic. God damn. What up, Dion? How we doing? Brad, I gotta do your stretch after this hydrate. Xavier, give it time. Can I get a shout for Kill Dion? I'm gonna do a nice little chest stretch here. Basically a doorway stretch. Oh. Sheesh. Can I ask you a question about your channel going forth? You may.
Oh boy, I'm so hungry I could eat an Octorok.
Did 20 push-ups and now my pecs would like a word. I will discuss it with them. Oh. Yeah, Xavier, just try to focus more on just moving and eating, doing things that you like doing, and if you like lifting weights, do it. If you're lifting weights, you're not having a good time, like, if you're not having a good time in the way that it feels like, I don't like this and I'm never going to like this, then, you know, give it a chance otherwise, but... Oh, Lou, it is and it isn't. Because, like, and I want to be really careful with how I talk about this because we've had people in the community that have done partner pushes to different ends. And it can be of yeah, no, I get it. And like I appreciate the question. I guess I've kind of been waiting for the right time when the numbers feel like they are organically there, so it's not like I'm doing this big push, because I think that's what Twitch pays more attention to, is they pay a lot of attention to what does your viewership look like outside of the push, right? Well, thank you, Zach. Yeah. When you hit 30, the weight just stays on. You got Dion. You got this. Already a little sore from yesterday, but not bad sore. Are you a badasaurus? How you ever injury your him from exercise? Vic, I'd love to help. Can you restate your question? What up, Hearth Stoner? I like lifting. It's fun. It's crazy seeing the other guys there. Yeah. It's really fun watching other people. Like, I know this is maybe a little bit weird, but, you know, in the gym, you should run with the assumption that no one's watching what you're doing. Unless you are, like, really jacked or a very good athlete in general. And then you can expect that a couple of people are going to, like, want to watch you do super heavy deadlifts. Not in a creepy way. Are your averages fairly close? I think as of... I could look right now. I want to say I've been hovering around 55. And part of that is the gaming streams, you know? If I stop doing gaming streams for a month, I might get closer. But I really like playing games. I like watching... Hang on a second. Hi. Not in a creepy way. I like watching big, meaty men throw iron. Iron. Gonna go to the gym with the hubby starting next month. Starting only 1 day a week when I get back in the habit of going for the winter. That's fantastic, Bunny. Yeah, wifey and I have been going together 1 day a week. And I have a lot of fun going together. Like, we're not lifting together. Like, she'll do her thing and I'll do my thing. But it's like a nice date, you know? You get it. Exactly. Okay, the lurk is suspicious. Super heavy deadlift. Yeah, buddy, lightweight, baby. Ain't nothing but a peanut. Okay, I mean, you know, real thing. You want to talk about it? You want to get real about it? We can get real about it. I'll get real about it right now. Hey, guess what? It is okay. It is okay to appreciate the human form. It's okay to appreciate the human form. It doesn't have to be a sexual thing. It can be a sexual thing. And if it's a sexual thing for you, that's cool. But if anyone's ever wondering, like, yo, like, is it okay for me to like watching this? People doing big lifts, championship bodybuilders, showing like every like muscle and sinew in their bodies. I say, okay. Wait, Gaston, did you say a thing? It's a good way to pick up new lifts too. Yeah. I'm sorry, Gaston. Thank you for the wellness minute. We'll get that in just a moment. Planning. Oh wait. Oh yes. Planning 1 day a week, maybe more, because I don't want to stress myself by making it a huge thing. Just to get active instead of getting comfy in the house all winter. That's rad. Yeah, Bunny. If it helps, when I was really struggling to get to the gym at one point, giving myself permission to just like go and take my phone or my Nintendo Switch and put it on the treadmill and just like walk and watch a video or play Pokemon on my Switch while I was walking. Like if you just get yourself there, the work will take care of itself. You can get yourself there, you can make yourself do the work. But I fully support the idea of just like 1 day a week, not putting pressure on it. What you want to use your points on? Brother's been gymming since he was 16. Often go with him. Kind of makes me feel bad for not doing as much. No, I mean that's okay. Like people who have gym partners that are less experienced than them, I think tend to forget sometimes that people are in that space, right? Figured you were proselytizing. Might as well make it a wellness minute. Let me see. I think I have one prepared. Do I have one prepared? Pattern, I'm flying in. I don't want to fly again. Take my chances in traffic. I love this song. Yeah, no, honestly, Switch on treadmill is so overlooked. JRPGs on a treadmill. You're welcome. Lecturing, but not as not as stern. You know, if I really think about, do I know what proselytizing means? The answer is no. If anyone's willing to drop a Webster's dictionary definition or a WikiHow, can I get the WikiHow article for how to proselytize? Isn't that illegal? Oh, with this. Look it up in case I wasn't using it right. I wasn't. It's like to convert to one's religion. Well, welcome to the Iron Temple. I'm Cool Runnings. I'm converting you right now to this back. There. We proselytized. Love playing Magic the Gathering while doing cardio. I never really got into Magic. I had a cousin who would play Magic with me and like give me a burner deck and then kick my ass every time. Okay. Interesting. Oh, false alarm. I'm converted. Updated their Flex account. Hey, end of the year's coming up. Make sure you spend your FSA, everyone. If you are on an FSA, here's your free HR minute because I didn't prepare a wellness minute and I'm trying to think of one right now. Here's your free HR wellness minute. If you have health insurance and a flexible spending account or a health savings account, and that shit expires December 31st, you gotta schedule that appointment right now because you are not going to be able to make an appointment for December in November. There's your tip. Nope. We're doing incline. I got so distracted. Hang on. Let me make sure I'm actually doing what I need to do. Does the HSA roll over? I guess I don't know. I don't know anything. HSA does go over. The FSA does not. Wow. I did it again! Jeez, oh Pete's! We're doing incline dumbbell press. Right now. All right, now we're gonna do flies. We'll see you soon, Eddie. Kind of excited to try chest day today. What's on the schedule for you, Seraph? You said you were doing dips. Let me know if you want me to talk about any form stuff with those. We're gonna start off with 35 on this. I didn't program this very smart. So even though I wanted to do 40, we're gonna have to do 35. Huh. All right. You know what? Maybe that was correct. We got the right number. HSA adds up from paychecks, but I don't get paychecks. Are you saying you don't get the bag? Have me do dips for arms and shoulders day. Got it. Okay. I'm happy for you. Enjoy chest day. Hmm. All right, I got a wellness minute. I got a wellness minute for you. Where's my button? Boink. Open the Google Sheet. Word. What is up, everybody? How we doing today? My name is Joe, aka Cool Runnings, and welcome to today's Wellness Minute. Today's Wellness Minute is know your goal. So there are a lot of things in fitness that are well suited to gosh darn it. We have this difference between general adaptation syndrome and specific adaptations to imposed demands. Now, the reason that I bring this up is this difference between general and specific. Generally, if you put your body through stress, you put your body through exercise, your body's going to get more physically fit. Specifically, if you want to achieve a specific goal, that is weight loss, or making a certain muscle stronger, or making a certain muscle bigger, or feeling more stable and feeling more healthy and well, I'm going to back off the healthy and well thing because that's a little too broad. But it behooves you to know what those goals are so you can do the specific things that are going to get you to those goals. Think about it. If you're trying to be a better cyclist, doing a lot of running might kind of help. Doing a lot of lifting might kind of help. The thing that's going to help you is getting on a bike and cycling more. If you are trying to build a bigger chest, if you are trying to get stronger abs, the things that are going to help you are working those areas and working them intentionally. So today's Wellness Minute is be aware of your goal, right? I am someone who in the past has stifled my progress by thinking, okay, I'm going to bulk. And then I did it for like 3 weeks. And then I took a look in the mirror and like didn't like what I saw. And I was like, ooh, but I'm really not going to bulk. Maybe I'll maintenance for a little while longer. Don't do that to yourself, right? If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to gain weight, be committed to the goal that you have in front of you, because otherwise you're going to have all these distractors that come up throughout that send you off in different directions. So if you have questions about that, reach out to me in the DMs. Definitely happy to help you out. But today's Wellness Minute is know that goal, stick to that goal, and very general. Wow. That was really bad. Anyway. All over the place. This is what happens when I forget to write one down. Taking any feedback on that Wellness Minute. It was better than being hacked, so you're good. Did you want me to do one on cybersecurity? Oh, Matt, welcome in. How you doing? Today's Wellness Minute is, please be careful about the links that you click. Never trust, always verify. All right, we got another set in. But thank you so much for that Wellness Minute, Gaston. It is definitely a thing, like especially if you are someone who is trying to build muscle. Recomping is definitely a thing, and you will build muscle more effectively on a bulk, and a bulk that is sustained, that is longer term, that has clear goals, where you're getting enough of the macros that you need to have effective workouts. Time for flies. Oh yeah. Pair more, baby. Salty's motto. All goals should be trackable. Making numerical. Oh, absolutely. Smart goals for sure. We could talk about smart goals separately. I know some people get really like turned off by the idea because you hear it in a lot of contexts. But smart goals are, especially if you're just getting started, right? Or if you're getting back into it. Smart goals can help you set some barriers around like expectations. Oh, it's at the end of the day. Again, you got to enjoy it. You can have hard days, but try to find a way to enjoy the pursuit of it. And if you set yourself up with goals that you can reach, that are still challenging, you're going to have fun. Because your brain goes like, ooh, a victory. Oh man. We're going to fill in that chest. Smart goals are pretty smart. What's your smart goal, Turbs? Turbs verse. I'll thank you, payback. I just want to be healthier. What does that mean to you? How can you track being healthier? 100%. Healthy is a really loaded term. Last day of this challenge and my scale was broken. No! Get on up here. Hop on the scale. Let's go, Zach. Jump on my back. Let's go to Narnia. Then we can use one of their scales there. They're a little antiquated. See if Scornia can give you my other one if you want it. Are you and Scornia in the same area, Zach? Push-ups, band rows, decline, chest press, banded flies. Nice. Payoff wedding by the end of November is a smart goal, right? It absolutely is. Damn, that's a goal. Get on the scale. Get off the scale. Get on the scale. Get off the scale. On, off. On, off. Yeah, I knew that Eddie and Scornia were. Scornia's been practicing his posing. He's been doing a great job, too. I'm going to see. I think I will try recording one more time. Whew. Give him my WiseBot scale I don't use, he could take to the con. Should we just have a scale at the con so that everyone can... Actually, that feels like a really bad idea. Kind of weird I can't find one that gives you the body fat percentage, water, and other stuff in the scale. Has to show on their apps in your phone now. Oh, yeah, I have not been able to find one that has done it on the actual thing. Unless you're paying like $1,000 for one of those machines. I must get pasta. Past who? TwitchCon scale. It'd be a terrible idea. No one wants to know. Everybody's gonna come in like feeling pretty good on the first day. And then it's gonna slowly just like as people start drinking and eating whatever the hell else. Step on it, it just says awesome. It's like a Staples easy button, but in scale form. That was easy. That was hefty. Wow. You step on it, it says Twitch stuff. You either get a lull emote or a scaredy cat emote or a Craigasm emote. Be like the Wii Fit skill where it calls you a beast and plays a sad little jingle. What up, Jay? Oh man. I remember the Wii Fit scale that like told me that I didn't have any balance. And I was like, that's not fair. I have better balance than that. JK, I didn't. I thought I did. Holder's gonna get more and more shredded as the con goes on, as he did last year. I don't know how he did it. I think it was because he basically carb loaded during the con. He was carb loaded and dehydrated, and so he just got more ripped. Afraid of being called out by the scale and saying, wow, you're easy. Legitimately made me cry when that, Jay, I'm sorry. That sucks. Drank a lot, didn't hydrate. Welcome in, Melly. How you doing? We have folks of all kinds here. Yeah, there will be some drinking in Vegas. This is for sure. Might as well have made the Wii Fit scale say, get off me. I'm glad someone did not make that call. Drinking in Vegas? You're right. It's illegal. Why would we do that? Of course we're not going to do that. It's against the rules. Welcome in, Jay. How's your day going? Aside from reliving your Wii scale experiences, how's it going? Who did that? Melly, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Run Club. Welcome to the basement. Which may only be existing for a little while longer. Nope. Doing incline. Almost did it again. God damn. All right, incline bench and test flies. Tiger, how was your pasta? I'm gonna eat leftover pizza for lunch. But Joe, I thought you said you were gonna do a cut for another week. Yeah, you can have pizza on a cut. Just can't have a lot of pizza. Huh. Nope. Don't put them away. We're not done. Ah. Yo, we picked 26 pounds of apples this weekend, by the way. I put it on Discord. Don't know that I shared anywhere else. Pizza's a diet food. Why cut when you can eat pizza? What up, Remus? Welcome in. I assume you mean Rock Vegas, locale of the American Cinema Classic film from 2000, The Flintstones, Viva Rock Vegas. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Melly. About to eat as well once my mom comes back from the store. Nice. What are you having today, Eddie? Diet is just whatever you're eating. Every food is a diet food. Hell yeah. That's the good shit, Michael. Food is food. No good food, no bad food. I mean, there's good food. There are foods that are good, I would say. I'm gonna say it. I think spinach, pretty universally, good food. But I ain't calling foods bad foods. Ugh. One more. One more set. One more set. Whew. Oh, thank you, Remus. We had a lot of fun picking apples. And we might do it again this weekend. We might go back and pick more. Have you practiced your posing today, Joe? So, Tiger, I recorded a couple of videos for the Zenbro Classic, and I didn't really like how they turned out. So I'm going to try again, see if I can get a better one. Low-cal pizza, sauce and a high-fiber, low-carb tortilla, low-fat cheese, turkey peps, and bake that. 3 pizzas for 400 calories. That sounds so freaking good right now. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm just going to have leftover pizza. I love apple picking. And what do you do with all those apples? It's my problem. I don't love apples enough for that. What we are doing, we are turning some into applesauce and canning it. We are snacking on apples. 1 to 2 apples per day. We're also going to freeze some for oats and such. Chicken Alfredo, hell yeah. Acorn squash, I love acorn squash. Recording and sending mine tomorrow night after work at the gym. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna be a little pumped out after today to get like a really good flex out, but we could do some practice on stream today if y'all want. I will do my best. I don't like cooked fruit, which limits my options. Honey on apple slices is good. Apple with cheddar. Apple with a little bit of cheddar. If you've never had sliced apple with some cheddar cheese, it can turn an apple snack into something that is actually satiating for a given period of time. That was I don't want to just talk about like, I feel weird always putting it, like, I always feel weird putting it this way, but like diet hacks, right? Apple, great snack. Apple with like a little bit of cheddar cheese. Not a lot, because like then you're getting a lot of extra fats in your diet if you're on a cut, but like an apple with a little bit of cheddar, you get some like good fats to hold you over, a little bit of protein. What genre of apples were collected? We collected Jonathan and Empire. Those were the two. I could go grab one. The Empires were real big. Real big. The Jonathans were not. We got there a little too late in the morning, and we really had to jump for apples. Empires are well named. Johnny Apples. Big ass apples. They are big ass apples. They're quite huge. We really wanted Gala. Gala, however you pronounce it. Those are our main choice of apple is Gala. You will have some Johnny apple seeds? We will. We will have Johnny's applid seeds. Sorry. Excuse me. Show us some ups. Do you really think so? I feel like I didn't jump that high. Eventually, when we move this gym up to the garage and I get to do jumps on stream, I'm very excited to get back to doing box jumps. Apples are my thing when it comes to fall. Y'all can keep your pumpkin spice everything. Give me some apple cider and donuts and I'm set. I love pumpkin spice though. I am unapologetically having at least 1 to 2 pumpkin flavored things. Jumping jacks. Not so much jumping jacks. I mean, jumping jacks are great for you. They haven't really made their way into my routine lately. All right. Last set. I gotta just do 8. That right arm is giving out. Oh, almost dropped it. Oh, that was close. Man. Got it though. Get these flies. Hearth Stoker. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Run Club. I'll switch the jams for our last little bit here. Sure. Oof. Love the smells of fall. Not a big fan of pumpkin or apple or even cinnamon for foods. Do you not like the cinnamon spice? Holding your breath in those lifts. I'm bracing on some of them, but I will be honest. I'm a little less intentional about my breathing when I'm doing dumbbell chest presses. I've gotten pretty good with my breathing on squats. I'm still working on it for deadlifts. Ah. Two more. Those are not very good. They were not great, but they were slow. Whoa. Thank you, Eddie. New. Small doses. Tiny bit of cinnamon. They figured out I'm bilingual. Eddie, have you been chatting in Spanish? Dios mío. ¿Por qué? Uh-oh. Say one thing in Spanish aloud once, the devices hear you, and it's all over. All of my learned Spanish is now exited my brain. It's just gone. Occasionally get ads in Spanish on my mobile apps. For some reason, Facebook thinks that I understand all of the memes in Portuguese that it keeps throwing at me. It's like at some point I must have either understood one and liked it, or been unsober and just like liked a bunch of memes in Portuguese. I mean, it's like Fallout, Star Trek, things that I'm genuinely interested in, but just in Portuguese. I'm getting like all of these memes from groups that I'm not a part of because they try to get you to join more groups. Ugh. Please come to Brazil. All right. You don't speak Portuguese, America's mother tongue, amigo? What do you mean you don't speak Portuguese? Turned on Do Not Track across almost all apps. There have been some recent things, and I'm not I'm not trying to get into this too much. Sorry. Had a message I needed to take note of. We're gonna do abs. Time to do abs. We've been skipping abs quite a bit. We're gonna do abs right now. Social media companies know too much about me. Social media companies think I'm Brazilian. I mean, it sounds like, Jay, it sounds like you have done a great job of throwing them off the trail. And that's what it's really all about. A little bit of cloak and dagger, a little bit of deceit, a little bit of disguise. I am not who you think I am. One of these days, I'm gonna unroll this thing and there's gonna be a massive spider just vibing in here. Thank you, Buttspot. Wow. Can always count on Buttspot to make some significant contributions to the dialogue in this space. The Zuck will never take me. Here's the thing. The Zuck has already taken all of us. We're in the Matrix, in case you didn't know. We're sitting in those pods right now. Spiders in the gym be rough. If and when I do move this gym out to my garage, it's going to get 100% worse. The winters will be cold. The summers will be full of spiders. I will be full of joy at the prospect of being able to have more vertical space to work out in. Yoga toes. Oh, Russian twists. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah. Oh. Flamers. 4, 6. Oh. That's the ab circuit. I'm built different. Spy butt sounds like a horrifying abomination or a beautiful one. Haven't you ever played Lord of the Rings? The what is it called? The Mordor War one, where you got Shelob, that's it. That's a spider with some booty. Gotta give a general sense of privacy and security. Use the VPNs when I can. Password manager. Every so often just going on and making sure things are good. Yeah, I change my passwords pretty often. Eddie, have a good eat, bud. Treat the spiders well, they will protect you. Generally, I leave them alone. There are just certain zones where if they're in that zone... Sorry, bud. Scorpions are worse. Yo, Tabs. Buffalo chicken dip sounds like incredible. Did you do like a low-fat cream cheese and some chicken and red hot? Imagine if you let spiders work out with you. You'll be real buff and you'll never have an unwelcome bug in your garden again. Yeah. You know, I'd love to, if here's the thing. Spiders, I know you're all around me, right? If you want to get yoked, I will train you. I will train you. Please leave your payment at the bottom of the stairs, 5:30 in the morning, and we'll get the grind on. We'll get it together. Greek yogurt and cottage cheese. Maybe I should just do that. Greek yogurt, hot sauce, throw in some chicken. That sounds hella good. I'll just make it up. Wish in one hand. Amaris, have a great lurk. Thank you for being here. Can I get a shout for Amaris if I have a mod available to do that? They do want to get yoked. The only reason they come out in the open is because they're males looking to mate. This is the season. So, you're telling me all the spiders are horny. Horny. You're on your wall going, what's up, bro? You know where I can find some ladies? And I have to just constantly say, please stay away from my wife. What did I just hear? Hey, girl. What you heard was that the spiders are horny. Each one. Welcome in. Shelob is here, and she's ready. Love that. Can I get a shout for Hey Girl, please? Do I have an active mod right now? I'm gonna just do this real quick before I do my next abs. Welcome in, Amaris. Welcome in. Hey girl. What you cooking up in the kitchen? Are you cooking pies with your baby? Yeah. Oh, all right. More abs. Leg lifts. Laying leg lifts, I should say. Not to be confused with Legolas. Legolas, what do your elf abs see? Two more. Okay. One, two. 7, 7, 8, 8. Falling over. Ah. Swimmers. Ah, come on. Ah. The brain. The brain, the brain. Chicken, rice, and veggies. Hell yeah. Yum, yum. I got some chicken thighs waiting for me upstairs, but I gotta eat some leftover pizza. Starting tracking my cows again. Trying to hit the protein number with no protein shakes. Oh my gosh, yes. No, whenever I'm traveling, I'd really just like, I either pack protein in a little container, but with doing it without shakes, I get over 100 grams of protein from shakes every day. In case anyone is ever wondering, how does Joe get all of his protein? It is primarily from shakes. On my lifting days, I have 2 protein shakes that are whey and casein. 2 shakes during the day. And that gets me like 100 grams of protein. And then the rest of it comes from other dietary sources. I could probably make more progress if I had more protein from other sources. But just to validate Etouin, it's hella hard to hit your protein goals when you're traveling. 30-gram protein bars, that's like lead in my stomach. Those things sit real heavy. The protein Pop-Tarts. Okay, I meant to order some of those tabs, but I never did. I used shakes once, and I stopped. It doesn't taste good. Yeah, I found like, I found my way to loving. Found my way to loving way. That's how I do it. Where I get most of my protein. Getting like 80 grams from tuna packets is kind of bland after a minute. Yeah. Tuna can be rough. Tuna can be great, but if it's your own, like one of your only sources of protein, that's harsh. Protein cereal, nothing to shy away from. I have been making protein milk for my cereal in the morning, and it's been a nice little boost. Speaking of protein, I'm gonna head out so I can get lunch before work. Estes, farewell. Have a good day. We got one more set of abs. It's gonna bling. Like to use protein powder in something like oatmeal or bagels. Yep. Yeah. That's it. It is my breakfast is either oatmeal with a scoop of protein in it, or it is breakfast cereal, but instead of just milk, I eat like Cheerios or oat squares, and instead of just milk, I mix up a little 8-ounce vanilla protein shake, and that's what I use for my milk. And it's been really helpful for hitting my macros every day. But that way I also don't have to spend extra money on protein cereals. I eat tuna every day. Last night's dinner for me was tuna mac and cheese. I freaking love tuna mac and cheese. Tuna mac and cheese with a with some chili powder. Absolutely wonderful. And I bet if someone is lactose intolerant, they can find a mac and cheese that is dairy-free and make tuna mac and cheese. It's a great macro bomb. Oh my gosh, my abs. Oh, goodness gracious. This is how you know I've been skipping abs for a while. Like maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I've just been completely skipping abs in my workouts. Got a little deconditioned. I don't want to. Come on. Oh, that was rough. That was rough. Oh, that was great. I loved it. Kashi cereal with fat-free yogurt and fat-free cottage cheese. Ooh, that sounds tasty. Making a lot of products usually have dairy from an algae-based protein. Yeah, algae proteins, pea proteins. I'm pretty sure there are nut-based proteins. Post-workout is 99% tuna with eggs. 2 cans of tuna, 6 to 7 eggs. Dang, dude. Pea and nut, that's right. You understand. Thank you for reading in, over, between, under, around the lines. But just saying there's an ad break in progress. We're going to wait 30. No tabs. Tabs, no. Oh, well, looks like we got, just give tabs a little, we got to give tabs a little swat. Tabs time. I'm so disappointed. No, I'm not. Who am I kidding? I'm not disappointed. Hey, are y'all okay with going to someone who is not... We're going to someone who is not doing health and fitness right now. I hope that's okay with everyone. Hey, hey, hey. Everyone, thank you so much for hanging out today. If you were here for a little bit or a lot of it, if you're new to the community, if you've been around for a minute, thank you so much for joining us for a Lifty Lift. I am very, very, very ready to take on this week. Thank you all so much for your presence. If you would be so kind, Her Stoner, thank you so much. Grab one of these raid messages. The first one, if you're not a subscriber. Second one, I guess the bot isn't working. There we go. Okay. All right. Second one, if you are a subscriber, gonna look a little something like this. We should change this pretty soon. I think we're good for I think it's time for a raid message refresh. That'd be lovely. Grab one of those raid messages if you will. We're gonna go see Doc Fishik. Doc is a longtime friend of the stream. Doc's playing some Demonologist today. I'm gonna love him. Go check him out. He is a beautiful man with a sonorous voice, and you will not be disappointed. Spend 10 minutes in Doc's community, and you'll have a good time. I guarantee it. But I'm going to be back tomorrow night for either Darkwood or more Oxenfree. I'm going to put that to a vote in Discord. So if you want to get in on the voting, join the Discord there. Get in on the other socials if you'd like. We got Twitter, we got Instagram, sorry, X, we got Instagram. We got all the stuff. Get in on it. Everyone, thank you so much. With that, be kind to yourself. Be kind to someone else. Do a little something that fills your tank this week if you can, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!